the way, spectators? This is KDV here from Spectrum Media. I got my homie Complex here in the building.
Yo.
We about to talk about the 40th WrestleMania XL in Philly. We're gonna have the predictions. First of all, Plex, are you gonna be watching? You gonna be watching Saturday and Sunday?
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Hell yeah, I got my weekend planned, bro. I'm either gonna make tacos or burgers that weekend. But like,
I'm probably eating pizza.
That's a move too.
Yeah, pizza, wings. That's probably it.
Oh man, that do sound good vibe though. I ain't gonna hold you, but all right, we are experiencing peak cinema now. Pro wrestling is cool again. The first time and possibly since the Attitude Era, pro wrestling has been mainstream. All full circle with the 40th WrestleMania. So, before we get into the video,
and I'm starting to see it more on my timeline, and it's not like more so because I know I follow a lot of wrestling shit, but I even had my girlfriend and my friend even say that on their timeline, wrestling stuff will pop up and they don't even follow nothing with it, but it would just pop up and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, oh, should I get back into it? I'm like, now is the perfect time.
Yes, it is.
To get back into it. Like, it's so much going on now. And, like, to where you're going to enjoy something, dislikes, I'm going to a lot of dislikes, but, but it would kind of be, like, nitpicky. Like, I feel like, what's some of this, like, belts-wise, me personally, I feel like I wish belts had their own identity more.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, everything is now just copy and paste with a different color scheme. And, don't get me wrong, I love the Undisputed belt right now. Like, at first when I seen that, I was like, but honestly, right now, that's really one of my favorite belts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
The gold and the black gems, it looks so good to me, but it's just like when it comes to the other belts, it's like, the women's title shot have a different feel to it. I like what they did for the heavyweight. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I say, like you would with the women, just made a whole different color scheme with the same design. It's like, bro, like, are y'all even trying? But I think it is talk that I feel like Cody's gonna bring back the Winged Eagle.
The best looking belt.
Definitely. I don't think it's happening, but if it does, that will be a W.
That would be a W. That would be a W.
They introduced the Intercontinental one back in the day.
The one, oh yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like that would have to be like the hardest IC title. And like even though I grew up with the oval design and stuff, I'm gonna be real with you though. I prefer, even though like, don't get me wrong, the current IC title, it looks great, but I like compared to like the first two iterations, there's no comparison. There's no comparison.
Yeah, but it's crazy because when I was younger, I didn't care for a lot of these belts. But when I get older, it's like some belts are actually fire. Because like when I was young, I had like, of course, my young man, so like Alfie Johnson with his spinner belt, and I'm like, nah, that's the best belt. You know what I'm saying? Like the other belts look like that and shit. But the older I get, I still love the spinner belt, but I understand the dislike of it because it is dated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the spinner belt is pretty much a nostalgia belt. Like I feel like other belts you can have and you'll be like, oh, okay, like this can still hold. Like the Winged Eagle can still look really good in today's time.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the spinner belt is not looking good in today's time. You're gonna look at that belt, you're gonna be like, 2005.
Yeah, no, cause like when I see the spinner belt, it reminds me of like people that had spinning rims, and I don't think people still have spinning rims right now. I also want to say that like my girl, like, she doesn't watch wrestling, but I before I she will sit there and wear like my wrestling shirt sometime and stuff, and Also, there's like certain wrestlers that she messes with that I had to end up buying merch for. Like I bought her like Drew McIntyre merch because like she's a mark for McIntyre. She thinks Seth Rollins funny. She wants Cody. Well, no, I want Cody to finish his story. She makes fun of me, calling me a Cody crybaby because I want him to finish his damn story. And also like my girl, like she was a big fan. She's a big fan of MJF and Orange Cassidy. So I feel like right now, shit, even if you don't want to watch WWE, like right now, it's just a perfect time to get into wrestling. Even though, like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, AEW is a chore to watch sometimes, but yeah. All right, so let's get into the video. The first match: Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. Who is your pick to win this match?
I may be being biased, Rhea. But honestly, I'm picking Rhea because I feel like she has more that she can do. Becky is not bad, but I enjoy Rhea as the champion more than I enjoy Becky as the champion.
I agree. And like, yeah, Becky is like, you know, one of my favorite female, you know, wrestlers and stuff. But I just feel like right now this is Rhea's time, and Rhea is just she's whether it's through her in-ring work or her assets, she is gaining traction. So I feel like Rhea Ripley, you know, retaining the championship at Mania would be the best way to go. I just feel like right now you just gotta keep Becky away from the title and just give her like some, like, you know, like a good program to work. But I would like to say that, like, I felt the passion in Becky's voice last Monday when Rhea brought up her child, and Becky, you know, speaking from the perspective of a mother, and like the passion when she was just crying, like it felt real, bro. Like so I want Rhea to win, but Becky, like she making me want her to win as well. So I'm gonna go with my girl Rhea though. I'm gonna go with mommy.
I definitely feel like I think if Becky does win, I want the storyline to continue more. I feel like this storyline was kind of forced for time, you know. I feel like this story can go on a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or Rhea lose the, like, if Rhea is going to lose the belt to Becky, at least let it go on past WrestleMania.
I will say Rhea wins at WrestleMania and they run it back at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Cause like before we move on to the next one, I just want to say that the drip from Seth Rollins is leaking in the Becky. Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure they go shopping together to figure out what they gonna wear. Cause like when you said what? They
even killing it with his outfit.
Bro, that man been carrying the swag of the WWE like for years, bro. Like the character arc of Seth Rollins right now needs to, from when he lost to Bray Wyatt Hell in a Cell 2019 to now, needs to be studied because it's just amazing. Drip God.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. Next match: Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and this is gonna be a fun one to talk about.
Alright, so this may be an unpopular opinion.
Go for it.
I do not care for Gunther at all. I don't see the.
I miss when he was Walter.
Like, I went back to see when he was Walter and everything, and it's like, I don't know. He's a good wrestler to me, but he just doesn't connect with me. Like, I'm trying to see what everybody else sees, but I'm just not seeing it. But also, I see that he has held that title for a long time and has broken the record for holding that title. And I'm going to get Sami Zayn. Honestly, I would not mind if either one won. Like, if Gunther retains, for me, it's like, okay, cool. But if Sami wins, I'm cool with that also.
I would be cool with Sami winning because him not getting the big one last year in Montreal. And I just feel like from all the momentum he has since joining the Bloodline, because Sami is a damn good talker, damn good wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I feel like he's definitely underrated though.
Yes. Yeah, it's like he screams underdog, so I feel like I feel the same way with you with Gunther. Like Gunther. Like I think he's a badass wrestler, he's a great workhorse champion, but there's just something right now, this particular moment, it's just not connecting with me right now. And I'm more emotionally invested in Sami Zayn simply because like him being involved with the bloodline story really like drew more eyes on Sami. And it's just I love when people, when he goes to the arena and everyone's singing the song. This is a fire song he got. And also I want to give WWE props to like last night on Monday Night Raw or whenever I recorded this video. This video drops on my YouTube this past Monday when they had like an NXT styled vignette of Chad Gable wrestling, training Sami Zayn. I thought that was hard. I want to see more of that. And like I said, like Sami Zayn, I'm more emotionally invested in him winning the match over Gunther because I feel like it will be a nice crowning moment and full correlation of everything he has been through in the past couple of years with WWE. All right, ready to move on to the next one?
Yep.
All right, number 3, the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus the Awesome Truth, Miz and Truth, the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Woods, A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, 6-pack tag team ladder match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. And also, I want to bring that out. Last night on Raw, they said that match will end with after both titles have been retrieved. So, what you got?
All right. So, looking at this, it's funny, but I would love to see the Miz and R-Truth win.
Same.
I know they're not, but I would love to see them win. New Day, I kind of don't care for New Day like that anymore. The Judgment Day, I'm confused with what Damian Priest going to do with this Money in the Bank.
Yes, because he is running out of time.
Yeah, like I honestly feel like WWE did not know what to do with him with this Money in the Bank. I feel like he kind of got sidetracked on him with that because I can't think of somebody realistically he can cash this shit on, and it would hit. You know what I'm saying? Like if Seth retains at Mania and then he comes out and then gets it from Seth, it's like I'm not believing this.
Yeah.
It has to be believable if he cashes it in on somebody. They're not gonna cash. I've heard people say he may cash in on Cody. That's not happening if Cody wins. And it's not happening if Roman wins. It's not gonna be believable. So don't know what they're gonna do. Austin really want him to be face.
I really want to be emotionally invested in Austin Theory.
I do too. Cause it's like he is a good wrestler.
Great look, no Diddy.
Like you said, he has great wrestler, good look. And I've heard so many people say that he is such a nice person outside of WWE. And shit. And I even follow him, and he just seems like a really cool dude.
I remember. I meant to cut you off. I remember watching a Vice. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, what you saying?
Oh no, I was like, I was watching a Vice documentary a couple years ago before he got signed to WWE when he was still working the Indies, and yeah, he seemed like a really great guy and really he seemed like one of the people that get where he needs to be in life. That he ate a slice of humble pie the whole way. So there's no ego.
I just don't want him to become another Dolph Ziggler. As in, you give years to this company and get nothing from it. Because Dolph Ziggler is somebody I gave a lot of years to WWE and does not have too much to show from it. And no disrespect to him, I genuinely feel like that is WWE's fault more than his fault.
Right.
So I don't want him to be that person because it seems like they're starting to make him into like a jobber.
Right. He needs to get away from Grayson Waller. I never really fancied Grayson Waller since NXT.
Yeah, I don't care for Grayson Waller like that.
But to be fair though, there have been plenty of times where Dolph Ziggler was the same way to me when he first popped up on the scene. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And then the years went by and like you just saw him like put in the work, respected by the crowd. Like, Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler, I didn't really think they were, like a good fit. But then as the years gone by, like and they became, like veterans and stuff. So I respect them automatically for the time they put in and like the effort, like they have done, like they entertain us. So yeah. Sheamus, not to deviate off topic, I hope Sheamus pops up on the Raw after Mania.
Oh, definitely. But that's the same way I feel with The Miz. I did not care for The Miz at first. He came into WWE. But over time, I feel like he understood his lane and he perfected it with what he can do.
Right.
And I respect The Miz now. I feel like he deserves his flowers. Because he stuck through.
I have so much respect for Miz because when he showed up to WWE, I was like, bro, is that the guy from the real world? Because, like, I remember my older sister recognizing his face because my older sister was in the reality shows around that time. And I remember like not liking him. I thought he was, like, his haircut just was, like, very douchey and stuff. And, like, I was one of them people that hated the Miz main event in WrestleMania. WrestleMania I should have went to because it was in Atlanta. But I respect the Miz. Like, at the end of the day, the Miz is winning. Like all the people who, who bully him back in the day, the man got too, like, he got a great family with a bad wife. Like, the man up. So, like, I have nothing respect for the Miz. I want the Awesome Truth to win because we loved R-Truth. The Miz we respect. And I felt like a great tag team that could have had potential was squashed with the when they faced John Cena and The Rock at whatever Survivor Series that year, and then I think the Miz turned on R-Truth because behind the scenes R-Truth had failed a wellness test because of synthetic weed. I remember reading about it on the dirt sheet back in the day, but I want R-Truth to win. Like I will pop hard, like no Diddy. Like I love DIY. I love those guys. Like those guys, like, and they made me watch NXT. Like their tag team and then like their beef, great. The New Day, I love Kofi Kingston. I love Xavier Woods, no Diddy. I just feel like they're in limbo right now. So I don't see. Yeah. And so I love New Day, but I don't want them to win this. The Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, I feel like, Damian Priest has been standing out, but they don't give me, WWE is not giving me a plausible reason to be invested if he were to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. And Finn Balor, man, like, when he came to WWE, I thought he was the coolest nigga ever. Well, when he popped up on Raw, when he had like that black jacket, well, he had that NXT too. I thought he was the coolest dude ever, especially since he was, the OG leader of the Bullet Club in New Japan. But recently, I just feel like he's just been, he's the fourth littest dude in his group, above JD. So, Awesome Truth, I want to win this match. All right.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome Truth.
Oh, I also want to mention this too before we move on. New Catch Republic. All right, so I fuck with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I remember watching the United Kingdom tournament match. Tournament special and stuff, and like those two had like a little beef and stuff. And like so, I love this group. I'm glad they gave my boy Pete Dunne his bruiserweight gimmick back, and like Tyler Bate, he like that swole, strong, short nerd that you fuck with him, he gonna beat your ass and shit like that. So I fuck with Tyler Bate. I fuck with these dudes, bruh. But not right now. I feel like they just need to build up their stock a little bit more before we put the titles on them. And before we move to the next one, bro, I have to say this right now. Separate the Raw and SmackDown tag team titles. Take it back. What's up?
Not that, please.
Yeah. And change the goddamn looks, for God's sakes.
It's like with these tag team titles, I'm gonna be honest, I was never a big fan of the tag team titles to begin with, but I feel like this is the worst one we got.
Right. Like, I was a big... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, they do need to separate them, though. They do need.
Right. Because, like, I feel like the titles, like, being on one brand is hurting the tag teams on the other brand because they don't have anything to fight for. So, Raw, SmackDown get together. Like,
yeah, because, like, everybody's fighting for these same titles. And it's like, damn, I gotta get through all these niggas. Just to get a chance, like, everybody deserves somewhat of a chance.
Yes. So, like, I just feel like it's just time to separate them. Bring it back to 2002, 2003 when, like, Raw and SmackDown had their own distinctive tag titles. Like, those were fire. Like those championship belts were fire. Both the Raw and SmackDown brands, man. Like, so if they,
my thing is they can do it with the designs too, because even with the heavyweight championship we have now, you can see the big gold within that championship that we have now. Like, you can see the homage they gave to it. You know, so it's like you can do something similar to that. That's what I feel like.
Right. I feel like the tag team titles shouldn't have nameplates. Like, give them 4 side plates. Give them like a really good distinctive look. Cause I'll be real with you, like, I think the AEW tag team titles look better than the titles now. Like, the titles had to grow on me. Yeah. Like, shit, even TNA titles look like better when they sat there and rebranded all their titles top of the year. Like, they got the sexiest belts in the game, to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna, my cousin, he has the AEW championship. And in person, that shit is so sexy.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, like, cause he has the E championship, the black one, and the AEW championship. So, them that together, the AEW one looks sexier than the WWE one, but I think it's because of all the gems on it, like the diamonds and stuff. And like, it just shines so well, and the gold and the little cracking they have with the silver in it and black. It just looks really good in person, and it's heavier also than the WWE championship. I like on TV, I don't think it does it justice. Like, seeing that in person,
it looks better.
Really good.
Yeah,
it looks way better. Yeah,
because it's not a bad looking title. It just looks weird on television.
Yeah. Now, seeing that in person, you will be like, damn, this shit actually hit.
Alrighty. We ready for the next match?
Yep.
Alrighty. Jay. Let me start over. Main event: Jay Uso, Yeet, versus Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso is candidate for Player Hater of the Year next to Heyman Page and Drew McIntyre and someone else that's escaping my noggin at the moment. So, all right, let's get into it. Who's your pick? You know, it's obvious.
Jay.
Yeet.
Yeah, I'm going with Jay, man.
Pandemic era. When he faced Roman Reigns, man, oh my god, that his feud with Roman Reigns is what popped all this off, bro. Like, at one point in time, you could say that Jey Uso was like the main character of the Bloodline story arc and stuff, man. But like, I remember years ago, like 2011, 2012, I was reading on the dirt sheet that WWE wanted to break up the Usos, and I was like, how? You can't tell them apart. But now in 2020, now in 2024. You can tell them apart and stuff. Like there's main event Jey Uso, Yeet, who has competed for, you know, like the IC and world title, and his brother, you know, hindered him from being IC champion, I believe. So like I want my dog Jey Uso to win. I can't say though, like Jimmy, regarding his spot in the card, the man's winning because he's married to Naomi. So
yeah. Also, I say back then I didn't care for the Usos like that. Like the Usos definitely grew.
I bet my girl just passed me a cheeseburger. I don't know where she got it from, but oh yeah, like to me the Usos haven't done, like, until probably 2016. They hasn't really done anything besides their debut. Like, their debut on Raw years ago was fire when they took out the Hart Dynasty. That was hard. But I want to say like around 20. I want to say when the SmackDown Live era came around, I really like started to gravitate towards the Usos, and I want to say now that the SmackDown Live era, is one of the best eras of SmackDown.
I'm trying to think back to the era because I think that was around the time where I really was not watching WWE as much.
I wasn't either, But it was just, I felt like that era they was like attempting to try something new because like they rebranded Raw and SmackDown. We had AJ Styles, the Cruiserweight Classic, the United Kingdom tournament. They was just experimenting with different things, and I messed with it. Like the Cruiserweight Classic was fire. Real fire, bro. Alrighty. Ready to get to the next video? Next match?
Yeah.
Speaking of, alright, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, speaking of Jimmy Uso, Naomi versus Damage Control. 3 gorgeous black queens versus Damage Control.
Hey, you know who I'm going for, man.
Yeah, same people I'm going for. And Damage Control got Oscar. Oscar my girl, bro.
Like Damage Control ain't bad. But it's like, I gotta see Jade, Naomi, and Bianca. I gotta see them.
Just 3 gorgeous black queens creating cinemas. They have to beat Damage Control. I'm sorry, Oscar. I'm sorry, Kairi Sane. Y'all not winning the way Jade Cargill hit Dakota Kai with that pop-up powerbomb on SmackDown. Y'all not winning.
Yeah, no.
No, there's
like for Jade to walk in, bro, and just take over. Like she has star power. She walks in the building and it's like, oh damn, like she's like, I'm gonna make you notice me, even without doing anything.
It's not that hard for her.
Yeah, I gotta see them win. If they don't, it's racist.
Hey, no, this reminds me of last year when I was sitting there watching Backlash and it was Bianca Belair versus my girl Io Sky. And I'm sitting there watching it. I'm like, hold up, is the crowd booing Bianca? It's booing my homegirl Bianca, bro. Shout out to Montez Ford.
I mean, sadly, that's what happens when you're champion for a long time or you've been being pushed for a good minute. The fans tend to turn on you, man.
John Cena.
It's either you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, I remember people were sitting there telling Bianca Belair she needed to turn heel. I don't know just yet.
Now, I'm about to say, I don't think they're going to do that just yet, just because WWE is doing with her and Montez pretty much like, she's one of the faces of WWE now. The good person, she's pretty much like the female version of John Cena when it comes to like trying to autograph and being this good person and everything. So they're not going to turn her heel just yet because she has to still keep that same image. I agree.
And I don't want to heel Bianca just yet. I would love for. At first, I thought they was like going for Bianca versus Jade at Mania, but at the when they was like like had a little stare out the Royal Rumble. But I want to say it's like some behind the scenes stuff where they gotta like Bianca, Naomi. They gotta what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word I'm looking for? We live. They complement her weaknesses with their strengths. Pretty much, like you won't see the greenness because she's in the ring. Like her tag team is 2 good performers with her across the ring from 3 great performers.
Yeah.
So this match is probably gonna be fire. I would love to see in that match Bianca and Jade do the same thing they did at the Rumble where they lifted up chicks, like the chicks, and then like let them drop. What's the name of that move? I can't think of the move. Military Press, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Match number 6. Latino World Order. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee versus Santos, Escobar, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Who we picking?
This is one of the matches I kind of don't care about.
Same.
It's all bad, but it's like I don't care about it because also I feel like this match is kind of forced also too fast. Like they're not forced. I just feel there's really no build up to it. I feel like it's like one of these matches where it's like, all right, we got a month left. We need a filler match. I feel like this is a filler match, but I'm gonna go for Dirty Dom, man.
Shout out to Dirty Dom, the biggest heel in the business right now in terms of organic heat. Shout out to Dirty Dom.
I'm gonna go with him. Mysterio won last year. He can win this year.
I'm gonna be real. Dragon Lee is my boy. Like I fuck with him. Like he got a good look on him. No Diddy. Like, but I'm not emotionally invested in Dragon Lee as of yet. And Santos Escobar, I'm not too. I feel like his best work was when Legado del Fantasma was in NXT, and he looked like he was like trapping, like he was moving shit from across Latin America. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Santos and 30 Dominic Mysterio because Dominic Mysterio is my boy. Even though I boo him, I booed him last time he came to Savannah. I'm gonna boo him when he comes to Savannah in May.
Oh, he came to Savannah, that was so funny because him and Red could not get anything off.
No, like I remember like these nerds on the internet talking about his shit's piped in. I'm like, no, I've been there in person. That is legit fucking heat.
Yeah, that was definitely us in that arena booing.
Yeah, I remember it was him booing and freaking like Seth Rollins with the drip.
Yeah.
I think Trish Stratus was still there. Yeah, Trish Stratus was there, was she? Yeah, she still look fine, boy. Trish Stratus.
Oh
Yeah, that's my childhood right there. All right. Anyway, the last match of night 1, the Bloodline, The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. I want to say, man, I had my popcorn out this entire thing leading up to this. It's just been peak cinema. Like I remember you bringing it up to me, and then I kind of peeked it that The Rock felt like you felt like The Rock was overshadowing Roman Reigns, and I kind of like peeked it, and I was like, hold on, he kind of is, because like The Rock, he's there on SmackDown 9 times out of 10. Roman Reigns isn't there, so like The Rock and Cody was like really The Rock, Cody, and Seth was really like the main 3 carrying like this whole feud.
I've seen that. I don't know how true it is. I've seen from multiple posts that The Rock has shown up more than Roman Reigns within the past year.
Jesus Christ.
Which is wild, you know. But yeah, it says The Rock has shown up more than Roman Reigns. And last night, I feel like my main thing with the Bloodline storyline is at one point it was getting a little dry. You know? But the closer it got to WrestleMania time, with Cody coming in again, it was like, okay, we're picking back up. But with The Rock coming in, it was like a big revive of this whole story. You know, and I don't want to put it all on The Rock, but it is just like, this motherfucker really giving it to us and the shit. Nope.
No, did he?
But I feel like Roman should have been able to do what The Rock does. But not even talk-wise, but I feel like being this big dude, like The Rock, he's the final boss. I understand, but like last Friday when Cody got beat up by The Rock, that should have been Roman beating up Cody like that
in the ring.
And The Rock should have showed up and probably helped him out or something. But Roman should have been doing that. Roman should have been the one sitting there talking down on Cody and shit like that. And I was like, seeing when The Rock and Roman was going to appear on Monday Night Raw last night, I seen a lot of people saying, which I agree with too, this is Roman's last chance to make himself be the main character in this story.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to you talking on the mic. And he didn't do it. It's like, I don't know, Roman has good mic skills now. I don't know why he's holding back to let The Rock take care of everything. I don't know why they're letting him do that, because he has the mic skills to do it. But I would say for night 1, I feel like the Bloodline is going to win for night 1. And my reasoning for that is because of the stipulations. I don't feel like they would bring up that the Bloodline rules shit would happen on night 2 if they win night 1. I feel like if Cody wins night 1, that Bloodline rules thing pretty much is not irrelevant. You know, I feel like with Cody and Seth losing night 1, that Bloodline rules shit will make night 2 so much more interesting, because now Roman and The Rock can do whatever they want to do to Cody and shit, and Cody would probably be by himself, you know. And if Cody's not by himself, with Seth coming out and Jay coming out to try to help him, that's gonna make this shit way more interesting. And what if Sami comes out to help?
I'll get my popcorn in that match.
That shit gonna be even more lit. They teasing John Cena being there. If John Cena comes out to help Cody, that's even more than if Stone Cold comes out.
Oh my God.
It's like everybody's gonna have their person. Stone Cold can have The Rock. John Cena may have The Rock also. But Cody is gonna have Roman. Jay is gonna have Jimmy. Actually, no, Johnson's gonna have Solo, because he just fought Solo last year. So it's like everybody's gonna have their person that they can go at. And that means that Cody will have that. It's just gonna make night 2 much more interesting. So I feel like Bloodline is gonna win night 1.
Yeah, Oh man, like I just know I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. I'm like to watch the cinema because I feel like I'm gonna be taking on the roller coaster of emotions, bro. Like,
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be mad. I got wait for night 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like man, this is gonna be a lit WrestleMania. Like, if there's any WrestleMania that have ever been emotionally invested into, any wrestling event I'd be emotionally invested into, it would be this one.
Yeah,
it would be this one, bro. Because it just feels like everything is just full circle. Like, Cody's trying to finish the story, get the big one that his father never won. At the 40th iteration of WrestleMania, let's say like Stone Cold comes out, confronts the Raw, or let's say John Cena comes out and confronts the Raw, like you said. We will hear, bro. We like where's WrestleMania at? Oh, at Philly. We will probably hear the loud chants of Philly all the way down here in Georgia. Like,
bro, you're gonna hit a firework.
So I'm hoping the Bloodline wins as well. Like, I was really hoping last night on Raw when The Rock and Reigns was sitting there beating up Cody and Seth. I thought they was about to hit the double people's elbow for a minute. I was like, bro, they do that. They better not do that. But if they do that shit at Mania, like this match has to make me off my seat, because like this match is going to like be probably like the same time as like like a regular TV show, like 20, 21 minutes, 30 minutes, probably even longer than that, since like it's going to be 7 matches. So I'm pretty sure like this match right here we're probably going to get like 45 minutes to like an hour of just pure cinema, because mind you, we got to take account of also their interests as well.
Yeah.
So, whew, boy, like I'm like, I want to see what like how the drip god Seth freaking Rollins is gonna come out on top like what he gonna be wearing and stuff. So,
you know he's gonna be wearing something cool as hell.
Yeah, cool as hell. Yeah, hell yeah. Like that man.
I know the Rock entrance is gonna be really good, because the Rock entrance last night is one of the best entrances I've seen.
No, let me tell you something, bro. Like, when that man brought out the Hollywood theme again a couple of weeks ago, I lost it, because like I fell in love with that theme. Playing WrestleMania 19 on the GameCube back in the day. I was like, bro, this theme is litter than his OG theme.
That's why I was like, I know for a fact that if you looking on social media and looking at what the fans are saying, because before he brought back that theme, I see so many people saying he needs to bring back the Hollywood Rock theme. I know they have to be sitting there seeing people say that shit. So when it went into that, I'm like, it's cooking. No pun intended. Cooking.
I was one of those people, because like, when he first coming back to WWE wearing my rent on his shoulders, I'm like this would like be the icing on the cake if they sit down and give this Joker his Hollywood theme. So I'm so glad it's so great to be a wrestling fan right now. Like I can't speak on what AEW got going. That's gonna be a video for another day. But right now, WWE is just, even though like everything like isn't connecting with me, it's just like a majority of the things are connecting, and this is where I was looking for earlier. Cultivation, everything, like the Bloodline story arc. It is so much cultivation in like in this storyline, and shoot, we'll never like at the end of WrestleMania, we might see like this might be setting up like storylines that go all the way up to SummerSlam, shoot, possibly to the next WrestleMania. So
yeah,
I'm excited for all this. Well, that's night 1 WrestleMania matches. Vic, you wanted to say anything before we end the video? Excuse me, Complex.
No, you good, man. I don't think that I feel like night 1 is just realistically, night 1 is the teaser, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really is the teaser. Like I say, it's just gonna blow me when it goes off, because I'm gonna be like, bro, I gotta wait till Sunday later on to watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how night 1 goes, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up angry or happy. You know, because that can make or break my whole day. You know.
Well,
but when it comes to, I feel like really when it comes to the Roman and Rock match versus Seth and Cody, I really feel like I said, the Bloodline is going to win that one, but I feel like they're really going to try to injure Cody. I feel like they're going to try to get home. So, but is there any stipulations with that match, or is it just a regular tag team?
I think it's just a regular tag team.
Regular tag team. All right, they may have. I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see The Rock wrestle again. You know, even though I personally don't think he's gonna be wrestling too much.
Yeah.
In that match, because even I've seen a lot of people have the discussion saying John Cena back then, he was winded and shit. So I remember I was younger when I seen The Rock wrestle John Cena at that time. So I was just like, it's ecstatic to see this shit happen. You know, but when I seen people make that comment, I seen like people say that, I went back to watch the match a little bit, and I was like, okay.
And John Cena was carrying him?
Yeah.
Shoot, like, hopefully, like, age and ring rust doesn't interfere with The Rock giving us an electrifying performance.
I definitely feel like The Rock is coming prepared now. I definitely feel like he has seen his mistake when he made last time, and is probably not going to make the same one again. But, like I said, I don't think The Rock is going to be doing too much wrestling in this match. I feel like it will probably be majority Roman, and I feel like when The Rock comes in, he's going to do his, you know, The Rock shit, like, the people's elbow. Now, I do feel like if they hit a double people's elbow on Cody, that would be lit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a moment to share on social media, cause like, oh yeah, man, the people's elbow is like the fakest move ever, but the shit is so fucking lit when The Rock do it. Yeah, the shit lit.
I was watching that show Young Rock, and I remember it came up when The Rock, I guess, was talking about how he tried to just make something different or whatever, or just try to do something different. So he said he literally took Hulk Hogan's thing and it made it goofy. It wasn't intended to be anything serious. He just did it as a one-time thing, but the crowd reacted so good to it where he was like, oh, I might as well just keep this going. But it is all about how you execute it, though. And I think a lot of people need to realize that. I see a lot of people talk about certain wrestling moves, and it's like, that wrestling move is not even cool and shit. Like, even John Cena's 5 shuffle. It's like, yeah, the move is stupid, but John Cena doing it is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you do it, it may not look as cool. It's just because the person doing it. It's like an RKO. Like, a lot of people say it's just a cutter. It is.
Yeah.
But when Randy does it,
it's an RKO.
It's cool. Yeah, it's an RKO. This shit is cool.
No, no, you're right. It's all about like who's doing it and who's selling it.
Yeah.
I remember like The Rock, like getting hit with a Stone Cold Stunner. Like that man be sitting there doing a backflip out into the ring, or who else like sold like a good? Let's see, who sold the RKO really fucking good?
Austin Theory sold it really good.
Yeah. Austin Theory. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Vince McMahon was no. Yeah, Vince McMahon was horrible at it.
Man, last year Vince McMahon did it. No, he did the stunner last year, man. That shit was so hard to watch.
Alright, bro, you ain't even trying, but you still.
I was like, man, Vince McMahon, you may be like, bro, you too old for this. Like, you can still beat my ass with the muscles you got, but like, you too old for this, Vince McMahon. Alrighty, well, we'll be wrapping this video to a close. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Spectrum Media. Complex, you want to plug in your socials?
Alright, everybody, y'all can follow me at XXLPMC on all social media. That's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, XXLPMC. Heard.
Well, with that, we'll be ending this video, you guys. Stay tuned, stay lit, and stay wavy. Peace out. Watch WrestleMania.